How to fix Microsoft NET framework error in Batman Arkham Asylum. Welcome back to Teknobalta. Today we are tackling a critical launch failure that prevents players from entering Gotham, specifically the persistent Microsoft NET framework unhandled exception prompt. During our initial diagnostics at Teknobalta, we noticed this crash occurs immediately upon execution, completely blocking the game initialization sequence. This error halts all background processes and requires immediate technical intervention. Our investigation revealed that Windows security protocols often restrict the game from writing essential configuration data to your local drive. The first technical phase requires navigating to your primary documents directory to inspect the folder permissions. We have found that aggressive security attributes are frequently the root cause of these framework failures. You must right-click the Documents folder, select Properties, and carefully examine the Attributes section at the bottom of the window. If the Read-Only checkbox is filled or checked, you need to clear this box and apply the changes to all subfolders and files. This grants the game engine the necessary administrative clearance to create vital save files. Next, the Teknobalta team analyzed the internal directory structure, looking for missing configuration files that trigger this exact framework crash. You need to open the main game installation path and locate the specific config folder. This folder acts as the central hub for the engine's graphical and system initialization parameters. Inside this config directory, our testing showed that the engine relies heavily on a file named UserEngine.ini to boot properly. We confirmed that in many corrupted installations, this specific initialization file is entirely missing from the directory tree. Without this file, the framework cannot establish a proper display output, resulting in an immediate crash. To resolve potential missing files like UserEngine.ini, we proceeded to test the digital integrity of the game through the official distribution platform. You must access your library, open the game properties, and initiate a complete verification of the local game files. This process forces the server to re-download any missing or corrupted engine components. After running our diagnostics on the verified files, we discovered that the base installation directory itself might be suffering from inherited permission blocks. Navigate directly to the Batman Arkham Asylum GOTY folder within your primary system drive. Ensuring this folder has the correct administrative read and write access is absolutely critical for stability. Right-click the entire GOTY folder, access the Properties menu, and strictly ensure that the read-only attribute is disabled for the root folder. Apply these attribute modifications directly to all nested files and subdirectories to ensure full engine access. Teknobalta testing confirms that this step often clears hidden restrictions, blocking the game from launching. Teknobalta's analysis also revealed a crucial disconnect between the game engine and the designated save data directory. The engine automatically expects to find a dedicated path located at Documents, then Square Enix, and finally Batman Arkham Asylum GOTY. If the software cannot map this exact path, the framework exception is triggered instantly. During our deep dive testing, we noted frequent instances where the game fails to automatically generate this Square Enix folder in the Documents directory. This missing directory structure is a primary catalyst for the NET framework exception because the engine has nowhere to write its initial save state. Manually creating these folders usually does not resolve the underlying permission conflict. When structural folder generation fails entirely, our technical team determined that a complete registry and storage wipe is mandatory. You must completely uninstall the game using the Windows control panel to sever all corrupted registry links. This definitive option ensures that no faulty code remains active on your operating system. Following the uninstallation process, manually navigate back to your Documents folder and permanently delete any lingering Square Enix directories. This ensures that no corrupted configuration files or broken pathing instructions carry over to the fresh installation environment. We always recommend this manual deletion step to guarantee a pristine setup. Proceed to download and install a completely fresh copy of the game onto your primary storage drive. We highly recommend installing it on the exact same drive that houses your Windows operating system to minimize directory pathing errors. A clean installation often rebuilds the framework dependencies from the ground up. Upon completing the fresh installation, our team retested the launch sequence, yet we found that the framework error can sometimes stubbornly persist. This indicated to us that the root cause was firmly tied to executable privilege levels rather than missing digital assets. We had to dig deeper into the actual binary execution protocols to find the answer. To execute the definitive fix, you must bypass the standard platform launcher entirely and navigate directly to the core binary files. Open your File Explorer and locate the exact game folder where the primary application executable is housed. Launching from the desktop shortcut or client library often masks the true administrative errors preventing the boot sequence. We tested this final fix and confirmed it immediately resolves the NET framework block once and for all. Simply right-click the main Batman Arkham Asylum executable file and strictly select the Run as Administrator option from the context menu. This single action elevates the game's security clearance above standard user limits. Forcing this administrative override bypasses all underlying Windows permission restrictions, allowing the game engine to instantly create the missing configuration files. After running our diagnostics with this method, the game launched perfectly without any framework exceptions or crashes. The engine successfully built the missing UserEngine.ini and the Square Enix save folders automatically upon startup. By following these exact diagnostic steps, your system will clear the framework blockage and restore full access to the game. We guarantee that establishing these administrative privileges directly at the executable level is the definitive solution to this notorious launch bug. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more.